There's a question that each of us grapples with at some point in our lives. What is my purpose? What am I here to do? It's a question that can keep us up at night, that can fill us with uncertainty and doubt. But it's also a question that holds the key to unlocking our greatest potential. There was a time in my life when I felt like I was wandering in a dense fog, unable to see beyond the haze of uncertainty. It was a time when I questioned my purpose, my direction, and whether I was truly living up to my fullest potential. Maybe you can relate. Maybe you've experienced those moments when you're standing at a crossroads, unsure of which path to take, or if any path at all is right for you. But let me tell you something. Finding your purpose, your passion, your reason for being, it's not just a destination, it's a journey. And it's a journey that's worth embarking on, no matter how daunting it may seem at first. You see, not having a clear purpose in life isn't just about feeling a little lost or uncertain. It can manifest in a myriad of ways, leaving us feeling adrift in a sea of endless possibilities. One of the most common struggles is the feeling of aimlessness. It's that sense of waking up each day without a clear direction, without a sense of purpose driving us forward. It's like being a ship without a compass, drifting wherever the currents take us. And with that aimlessness often comes a lack of motivation. When we don't have a clear goal to strive towards, it's easy to fall into a rut, to lose sight of our passions and dreams, and to simply go through the motions without any real enthusiasm or drive. But perhaps the most insidious struggle of all is the fear of failure. When we don't have a clear purpose guiding us, it's easy to become paralyzed by the fear of making the wrong choice, of taking the wrong path, of falling short of our own expectations. And so we remain stuck in a state of indecision, afraid to take risks, afraid to step outside of our comfort zones, and afraid to truly pursue our passions and dreams. But here's the thing. These struggles, while daunting, are not insurmountable. They're simply obstacles on the path to self-discovery, challenges that we can overcome with the right mindset and tools at our disposal. In the next part of this video, we're going to explore how you can break free from these struggles, how you can define your purpose, set meaningful goals, and reclaim control over your life. So, if you've ever felt aimless, unmotivated, or paralyzed by the fear of failure, know that you're not alone, and know that there is a way forward, a way to find clarity, purpose, and fulfillment in your life. Today, I want to talk to you about the power of setting goals, the importance of having a clear direction and purpose in life, and the steps you can take to find it. Let's start with the basics. Why are goals so important? Goals give us something to strive for. They provide us with direction, motivation, and a sense of purpose. Without goals, we're like a ship without a rudder, drifting aimlessly in the vast ocean of life. But setting goals isn't always easy. There are obstacles that can get in the way. Obstacles like self-doubt, fear of failure, and external pressures. So, how do we overcome these obstacles? How do we find our passion and purpose in life? It starts with self-reflection. It starts with asking ourselves what truly matters to us, what brings us joy and fulfillment. Once we've identified our passions and values, it's time to set goals, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals. These goals become our roadmap, guiding us towards our dreams and aspirations.
And one powerful tool for visualizing our goals is a vision board, a collage of images and words that represent our dreams and desires.
But setting goals is just the first step. The real magic happens when we take action, when we roll up our sleeves and start working towards our dreams. And along the way, it's important to celebrate our progress, to acknowledge how far we've come, and to remind ourselves of the journey ahead. Because ultimately, life is about the journey, the ups and downs, the twists and turns. And through it all, we have the power to shape our destiny, to create the life we've always dreamed of. So if you're feeling lost or uncertain, if you're searching for your purpose in life, know that you're not alone, and know that the power to change your life lies within you. Believe in yourself, set your goals, and watch as your dreams unfold before your very eyes.